Gaming. Woo! Good afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Sim Regulation F video, bringing you a Raikou team. We got the short neck Raging Bolt on the channel, folks. Guess what? You can use the other one if you want. It does exist. It is faster than Raging Bolt and does have access to the same kind of supportive move options that Raging Bolt has, but we never use, right? We're running the Light Clay, we're running the Inner Focus, we're running the E-Web, Snarl, Light Screen, Reflect, setting up dual screens on a very fast special attacker, complete support Raikou in today's video. The whole thought process is to lead with Raikou, set up some screens, the rest of your team just lives all around. You have the Instant there with the parting shot to again reduce your opponent's offensive pressure a lot more with the Intimidate as well. And then you have Fluttermane for the speed control, Latias for the speed control, and kind of your answer to Urshifu Rapid Strike along with the Ogerpon. Ogerpon can also hurt Urshifu Rapid Strike significantly. Then we got a Great Tusk here. I don't know why, but you know what? I'm glad to see it back on the channel. I'm glad to see that this team has like two little spice picks, you know, in the lineup. It's actually a very interesting Great Tusk that they're running in a Solvesta Great Tusk with Steel Terror so that you're able to really deal with the Fluttermanes. You're also running Earthquake and High Horsepower. I like the fact that this isn't Headlong Rush, because if it was Headlong Rush, the Assault Vest would kind of be useless because you're lowering your defenses every single turn that you use it. We also have Ice Spinner to deal with some size spam stuff and Brick Break to break opposing screens, because that's kind of the whole point of us, you know, setting up screens so that we could be tankier than our opponents. If our opponents could be the exact same amount of tank that we are, nothing changes. So Great Tusk allows us to Brick Break them if need be, and get us back into an advantageous position. Anyway, this team is from Soren Equal on Discord. Thank you so much, Soren, for posting this team there. I'm super excited to try it out, and I want to see what short neck Raging Bolt can really do here on the ladder. We all forgot it exists, but let's not forget that it's the OG. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see Raikou in action, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. But with that said, let's get on to today's video. Walking Wake, Entei, Sun Team, presumably. Also, they do have a lot of speed control on that team. Holy. Yeah, this might even be like a Chien-Pao Entei situation with like normal Terra, Choice Banded E-Speeds and stuff. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm a little terrified, not gonna lie. A little scared. A little concerned. I'm definitely gonna need Fluttermane in the back. I think I'm gonna lead with the Raikou though. And I almost wanna bring in the Great Tusk, not gonna lie. Might come in handy. But it's not entirely necessary either. It might be nice specifically just for that Rillaboom. Maybe being able to Ice Spinner and knocking that out. No, not knocking the Rillaboom, but knocking out the grassy terrain there. Speed control would be nice as well, but they're just gonna be E-speeding me and go for priority move anyway. Okay. There's nothing safer than an Ogerpon lead into a team that has absolutely no Intimidate. That much is for certain. I'll bring the Fluttermane in the back, and then, hey, we're gonna go Instant. Because they do still have a very physical team. And being able to swap in on a Chien-Pao or even swap in on a Rillaboom is really nice for us. Also, having that fake out pressure against them is nice. Again, doesn't do anything to Entei. Entei is a pretty decent answer into Incineroar. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles right now. They got a Palafin. But you guys remember Palafin? What a Pokemon that was. And then Rillaboom came out. Alright, they're gonna go Flutter lead? Really? I don't entirely hate this. And I think I'm just gonna keep this nice and simple. We Light Screen right away. There's no point in going for E-Speed. Maybe a Snarl is nice, but Light Screen doesn't miss. So I think I'd much rather start off with Light Screen. And I think I can go for the Water Terra Ivy Cudgel right here. Let's get some special D going. Let's smack this Flutter in the face, and let's call it a turn. Also, Shiny Raikou, 10 out of 10. Big fan, big fan. Now, the one thing that I can assume they're gonna leave. Rillaboom swap? Yep, okay. Fair enough. It's a good swap. This is where I swap into Instant next turn, no big deal. We'll make it happen. They can't go for fake out into my inner focus, so that's completely fine. Fine by me. Alright, gonna kind of burn Terra here, but I can always save this mod for later. I don't have to give it to them right now. They still can't do anything to my 2 Pokemon on the field. They're gonna terrestrialize you? The Tornadus? Oh! They must be really afraid of my Raikou, huh? I'm support. I'm setting a light screen up. Which might come in handy against Mr. Terrestrialization over there. Alright, Ivy Cut onto the roll bloom. Not gonna do any damage. We know what damage is damage. Ah, that's kind of significant. Not insignificant there. Raikou's gonna avoid the resisted move, and then Ogerpon's gonna just laugh at it. Okay, cool. The speed drop doesn't matter. I'm swapping that spot out anyway. Now I could stay in, but there's no point. So I'm gonna set up a reflect also, just to make sure I am light clay. Yeah, I'm light clay, cool. And we go right into Incy. We got no reason not to. Fine, introduce your Rillaboom, go for it. I'm gonna introduce my cat that likes to light grass on fire. That's who you're gonna get right now. And you just Steel Terror it in front of me? Time to make you regret that. Time to make you regret it. All right. Let's see what adjustments they make. I have a feeling they're not going to just let me make this swap. This is a very obvious swap. And also, they haven't shown me Entei yet. That is making me very, very, very happy. And also, they can't terrestrialize normal the Entei, so I should be able to Ivy Cudgel it later. We like these odds. All right, Tailwind's getting set up. They're already faster than me anyway. And they got priority. We go for the high horsepower on my Raikou, actually. Okay. A little aggressive. You leave my cat alone, sir. Or madam. What do I do in this situation? Do they actually just high horsepower me again? I doubt it. I'm gonna Snarl predicting a Flutter Mane swap. I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz on the Rilla. Rilla most likely won't carry Protect. I'm also surprised they didn't go for a Fake Out that turn into my instant spot. That's what I was actually expecting. Surprised they didn't get it. There's the swap. Show me Flutter Mane. And also this Snarl will just lower the special attack on the Tornadus too. Flutter Mane's coming back. Perfect. Ideal. Bleak Windstorm? Who cares? You can do that for the rest of the game for all I care. Here's a Snarl. I got a spread move that does no damage too. Let's see if they're Covert Cloak. They are Covert Cloak, okay. So Tornadus is Covert Cloak confirmed. Flutter Mane's gonna take a lot of chip damage there. And a burn. That's what we like to see, folks. That's what we like to see. Burn doesn't matter, but at least they won't get the grassy terrain recovery like everybody else. Alright, now that Flutter's here again, and now that Flutter's -1, and now that I'm already sitting behind screens, Raikou is doing some work for us, folks. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hard swap now, go to my own Ogerpon again, just in case they swap in an Entei somewhere. Let's just burn this Torn. The Torn has been in the game for way too long. I'm just going to do my opponent a favor and get rid of it for him. Alright, let's get that embody aspect back. We're now in light screen. They're -1 and 2. And I have a +1 in special defense. LOL. 0 damage is being dealt to me right now. All thanks to that Raikou. Holy, Raikou put it in work. My team is not taking any damage. Flare Blitz now. Enjoy this. Bye-bye. Big ol' Flare Blitz into the Torrent. Gonna knock it out. No Rain Dance getting set up by them. They might not have it at that point because they had many opportunities to set it up. But at the same time, if they did set it up, they'd just be helping my Ogerpon over here. All right, now my opponent gets a fake out turn with their Rillaboom. I don't know how much I care. Because the Rillaboom could also get a Wood Hammer turn as well, if it wants to go down that route. I might take the opportunity to just Spiky Shield if they go back into Rilla. Oh, they're showing us Chen Pao right now. Okay. Tell you what, you show me Chen Pao. I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel Chen Pao. Hard swap, go into Raikou. I gotta save my Intimidates. They didn't bring the Entei in the back. They brought the Chen Pao instead. Let's take this game nice and slow. No need to play fast. There's no need. We have very tanky Pokemon and a very tanky team. Raikou the Treasure Hunter coming on back out. Welcome back, Raikou. Sacred Sword now onto the Raikou. Gonna knock us out with a critical hit. A little sad, but that was kind of a fodder turn anyway. So it's not too big of a deal. Single target Dazzling Gleam now. Doesn't do too much damage to us again. Ivy Cudgel into the Chen Pao and Focus Sash. Okay. Here's the thing. Now if I go back into Incineroar, we pretty much can do a couple things. Tailwind peters out. That's also great for us. Oh, but now that Tailwind peters out, I can kind of just go into Flutter Mane, can't I? Because I want to save Incineroar for the Rillaboom in the back. I want to give my side of the field a fake out turn if I can. If I can get a double KO here, that's ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow me. Then I'm just going to click Dazzling Gleam. We'll see what they decide. Could also go for the Icy Wind. That might result in a double KO. And it might be super effective damage. And even like if they do end up staying alive, give me the Speed Controller on the upcoming turn. But it's fine. The reason why I'm going for the Follow Me too is because of an incoming Sucker Punch in case that happens. But it looks like they're just going to go for the Gleam. Do I win the Speed tie? Is that mine? Oh, you bet, Flotterhar. You got this. Nice outspeed. All right. New problem. Fake out from Rilla might suck. But this is where we bring in the Instant. This is why I didn't want to bring in the Instant last turn. I wanted to save it. I want to get their stats dropped as much as I can. So now I'm just gonna go for the Ivy Cudgel here. Hard swap the Instant. Get that Intimidate on both sides, or both of the Pokemon on their side of the field. And I can use my Flutter Mane in the late game later. Especially if I can get rid of a Chen Pao here. I also should be able to outspeed a Rillaboom. Unless it's Grassy Gliding me. It's a very methodical game of VGC. It's very back and forth, very slow paced. We're on like turn 12 right now or something. But we're maintaining momentum. We're swapping a lot, maintaining momentum, playing the Instant like an Instant should be played. Intimidate everything. That is the goal. They get the double. Dang, that's annoying. That is so annoying. Huh. And they hit the Wood Hammer. Wow. Listen, that was their win condition. They just hit it. Just like that. Okay, this game's not over. Especially since the grassy terrain just pretty much confirmed that my Instant is the slowest thing on the field. I'm pretty sure Dazzling Gleam's still my best option here. I have to fake out the Chen Pao. I'd be stupid not to. So let's just get rid of it. If they go for high horsepower on my Instant this turn, I might be in trouble. Oh, never mind. Let's do it, KO. We're fine. I think we're fine. Oh, you don't even knock us! Yeah, we're definitely fine now. You better run. You better run, Rilla, run. Light screen wears off. Okay, that's why. Yo, Reflect is really putting in dividends for us. That should be GG. Battle was canceled, taking a Dubski to start the game. But you know what? That was close. That was a 14-minute slog right there. GG's opponent. On to the next. Up against B-Rod, rocking the R. Chalu Dizzy. All right, that's a little scary. The Iron Bundle is extremely scary because let's take a moment to look at what Iron Bundle can hit on my team. Super effective, super effective, super effective, and super effective. 4 things for super effective damage, and it outspeeds my Flutter Mane. Like, yikes. I'm gonna have to do something about that bundle and quick. Like, I don't know what or how, but that they're gonna bring that bundle against me and I'm gonna be sad about it. You know what? I need to set up screens here. The screens here is mandatory, and I might even have to force Terra on my Ogerpon, just so I can at least get some special defense, and also not be 4 times weak to it, but only 2 times weak. All right, not only that, I do need to bring my Flutter Mane to the back, and then maybe last but not least, do we do Great Tusk? It's just kind of another matchup where Great Tusk doesn't really work. Like, Great Tusk would be good against their 2 Steel types and their Incin, but not the bundle. And not the Ogerpon. Actually, screw it. I'm doing Great Tusk. I've been mentioning Great Tusk all day so often that it'd be a crime if I didn't bring it to a single battle today. So you know what? We'll throw it in game 2, see if it has what it takes. And if it doesn't have what it takes, we're just gonna skip out on Great Tusk again in game 3. Or not. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe my opponent brings 5 Rock-type Pokemon. All right, Tornadus Incin gonna be their lead, unfortunately. That sucks a little bit for my Ogerpon. I don't think they actually lead Incin. It's a little unnecessarily aggressive. What this means, though, now is I can set up a light screen here. I can keep it nice and simple, go into my own Great Tusk. Just bring it on to the field. I don't want to have -1 attack when I'm attacking things. And this is just their easiest swap ever into their own Ogerpon, I think. On that Incin. Oh no, they just fake out my inner focus, fine. I mean, you saw the inner focus, Tom. It was the first thing you saw, actually. Not gonna work. Light screen's up. Neat. Now they do have Tailwind against me, which is a little bit sad. It is what it is. I'm gonna set up Reflect now, though. And I gotta assume what they're gonna go into, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Spinner on the Torn. Alright, they're gonna fire off a Bleak Wind. We're able to eat that thanks to Light Screen and thanks to Assault Vest. They're gonna stay in with this Incin. That's so shocking. I didn't think they were gonna stay in with this Incin. To the point where I have a ground move for it and go for it. Alright, they're just gonna go for the Parting Shot. Upsetting, but again, what can I do? Now they probably go into Ogerpon. Or Chowdon. Okay. Well, thankfully we went for the Ice Spinner. Interesting that they went into a ground type with another ground type. But I guess they're just so confident about taking this hit that they didn't care too much. Here's the problem. I think I Snarl and throw in my Flutter Mane here. Perfect. They want to keep Intimidate spamming me. I don't want that to keep happening. So now I'm going to switch into my Ghost type, which can't get fake outed by this Incin this upcoming turn. And I'm going to Snarl their Archaladon. Yes, I'm giving their Archaladon defense, but I don't plan on hitting it with a defensive move right now. I plan on hitting it with my Flutter Mane as hard as I pretty much can. Flutter hard, coming back. Or coming in. It's back from the first battle. Body press into my Raikou. You got, like, no defense yet, Tom. You gotta wait till I give it to you first. But they're starting off right with body press. That's interesting. I wonder how fast this Archaladon actually is in Tailwind, though. Alright, I'm gonna keep snarling them because they can't hit my Flutter Mane with body press at all. Yeah, then we Fairy Terra Dazzle and Gleam it up. The Incin can't one-shot me with Reflect, so I'm fine in that aspect. I'm actually surprised by Terra here. Terraing you? Into what? Steel. Oh. Dang. How do I hit you now? That's legitimately bad. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna hit it now. At least I could hit it with the Ogre and maybe go for the crit, but I'm giving it defense out the wazoo right now. I'm not gonna outspeed everything with the flash cannon. We should live it though. They're -1. Yeah, we take it well. That's kind of unfortunate. If the Archarodon dodges the second one. I'm not doing that much damage to Archarodon either. I might have to swap this. Oh boy. This Ensign's probably gonna go for the parting shot on me now. They're playing Ensign the way they should play Ensign, so I can't even be mad. Oh, they're knocking me off. Wait, thank you. I could switch to Shadow Ball now. Alright, their Tailwind finally peters, so that's always nice. This will just keep on snarling. And we go for the Shadow Ball this time. They helped me by knocking off my specs. Okay, our Archarodon's gonna be -2 this time around. So unless they double into me, I think my Flutter lives another Flash Cannon here. I just gotta do as much as I can. I'm chipping it slowly. But boy, is that really high defense right about now. They body press. I had a feeling that was coming. But we live it because we're a Raikou, though. And they waste their time parting shotting me. That's fine. That is absolutely A-okay, maybe. Is it, though? Depends. Because if they go back into Torn, they have the option. Oh, God, bundle. I still have a whole bundle to get through. This is so exhausting. Huh. At least now I can Electro Web. Slow the bundle down? It won't matter. This bundle is too fast. I have no safe swap for this bundle. Oh, and they know that. I'm gonna Snarl again. I'm gonna switch over to Gleam. Yeah, the Icy Wind. My Flutter should still outspeed the Archarodon, I think. And I do like this damage that I'm about to get on the bundle. Yeah. I'm -1, but this is still my best case scenario. Ah, boy. This Archarodon's too beefy, dude. Flash Cannon now, yep. This game is gonna be difficult, that much I know. It's just kind of a slow bleed, man. In the worst way possible. I am still behind dual screens. For at least 3-ish more turns, I feel. Pretty much at the point where I just have to go for the... Yeah, I just have to go for the Archarodon spot. Are they specs? Or is that just what they want to do? They crit my Ogre Pawn, so that's never fun. I still think my Ogre Pawn outspeeds Archarodon. Oh, but you don't. Oh, but we live it, though! Ivy Cudgel, hurt, please! Dang, this is bad. Especially now when I'm going for the high horsepower. Alright, good. Archarodon's gone. I don't think any of this matters, though. Because I'm pretty much at the point where this bundle can knock out either Pokemon that it wants. Unless both Icy Winds miss, or they go for Hydro Pump and miss. Not to mention Instin's coming back out now, so that's never fun. I'm gonna protect Ogre Pawn because I know that that's definitely gonna be their fake out target. Because why would you fake out the 1 HP with no priority? So I'm gonna go for Spiky Shield. And hope for a miss and EQ. They fake out the 1 HP? Oh, that's why. Do I try for the double? I guess I have to. Then it's just a straight up brick on this thing. Got it! Okay! Gaming, come on. Come on! Gaming? Gaming. Woo! Okay, got rid of the bundle, got rid of the Archaludon. The Instant's still in front of me. They parting shot into me because why the heck wouldn't you? Oh, I'm getting intimidated again now. Oh. This also means I get another fake out option. I think I still lose, man. I'm playing my heart out. I'm trying. But I think I'm not going to come out of this one on top. That's right, Tornadus. The half health Torn. And Reflect wears off too. Well, folks, wish me luck. Yep, that makes sense. Hold up. If this knocks out, hold up. I'm -2 though. Dang it, GG. Unless they miss 2 Bleak wins in a row. That's the only chance I got. They tailwind, never mind, GG. The Instant's not gonna miss. Fair enough. Oh, this game, man. This game made me mad. Because I feel like the victory was possible. It was possible. The Steel Terror caught me off guard with the Archaludon. That much I will say. Particularly Archaludons in general don't go Steel Terra. They usually go like Fairy or they go like Grass or something that resists ground. That's why I was just like, I'm not going to touch it with my ground type Pokemon. I'm going to hit with my Flutter Mane because at least it's neutral. It would have done a lot of damage, but they caught me off guard. And honestly, they were able to snowball it from there. GG's. Raging Bolt Sun Team with an Entei. Alrighty. They got multiple ways to set Sun. Thankfully, we're not really a weather team, so if they said it, they said it. Not the end of the world for us. I don't love all the priority on their side of the field, though. Yeah, this is actually very similar to the first team we faced today. So you know what? Yeah, Raikou's going to be important. I just realized they got like 1 of 3 each legendary beasts on their team. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Raikou's going to be important. Maybe even setting up Tailwind to match them might be important too. But of course, they have so much. They have so much priority moves on their team that it might not even matter in the end. Might just go Raikou and Great Tusk here because all the ground weaknesses that they have. It's actually wild how many ground weaknesses they have on their side of the field. Maybe it's a Great Tusk in the back kind of game. They had no Intimidate on their side, so I think Ogerpon's pretty safe. We'll bring Great Tusk in the back and then maybe a Flutter Mane to end. I'm gonna need something that is at least immune to an E-Speed. And that Flutter Mane helps a lot, and I need something that's at least immune to a Thunderclap. So the Great Tusk will help a lot. Now, I know I said if Great Tusk doesn't win the last battle, I wouldn't bring it to this one. But you know what? It deals with Thunderclapper really well. Flutter Mane and Torkoal gonna be their side of the field. Interesting. Interesting yet terrifying. It means I might have to Terrastallize here right away. And I don't want to. I didn't want to. Alright, let me set up Light Screen. Let me Terrastallize. Let me get some damage on this Torkoal so it can't erupt. Might start yawning things. Might even swap out to a Walking Wake. But I think getting this initial damage off is very relevant, very important. I think a Water Terra Ivy Cudgel, even in the sun, will hurt a lot too. Alright, they're not swapping, but they're terastallizing. The Flutter, not the Torkoal. Good. Alright. The Torkoal could protect though, so there is still that to see. We also learned that the Flutter outspeeds us. And this is essentially why we need this special defense boost. It's why we need the light screen up. Their team is very special. I believe one of their only, if not the only physical attacker they have on their team is the Entei. Alright, let's get that embody aspect. Thank you. Special defense boost. Oh, I outspeed their Flutter. That's huge. That's so nice. We got the light screen up before they were able to Dazzling Gleam. That is legitimately so good. And their Torkoal didn't protect. Why did that still half health me? Holy. What? Well, at least they did that much to Torkoal for what it's worth. They just Heat Wave though. Well, at least Raikou hangs on. Yeah, I'm snarling now. Good lord, let's Horn Leech the Fluttermane. Definitely have to snarl after that damage. Did my whole health bar so quickly. Which means I'm not going to set up with a Reflect here, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't think that's super relevant. Especially since we know that we outspeed their Fluttermane. But you know, they must just be a booster speed spec situation. They're actually switching out that Torkoal, which means if they go into a special attacker, they're also getting snarled there. I don't mind. Perfect. Works for me. Also special attack boost, so not speed. And of course, we're missing. Okay, it's on the Fluttermane though. I would have loved to get that initially off on the Walking Wake though. Oh well. Beggars cannot be choosers. Right, incredible damage on Theogropon as well. Not loving it, but hey, let's see how much this Horn Leech can do. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Hanging on. Now I wonder. I think my own Fluttermane is the best situation. But I think depending on their Walking Wake set, they might be able to like just straight one-shot my Fluttermane. Oh, I'm a speed booster though. Okay, that's actually good news. So I should be outspeeding them. And then we Horn Leech here again. Actually withdraw the Fluttermane. Going into who? Entei. Oh, that Horn Leech is going to be wasted then. Free Gleam though. Neat. Bye. You wasted your Terra turn 1, huh? Fluttermane's hard carrying us this battle so far. Alright, this Horn Leech is going to do -2 damage. But at least I get a little bit more HP back. So that I have a little bit more HP to use once I get E-Speed. Oh, they're lefties. They might not even have E-Speed. That's a very defensive option. Yeah. Huh, alright. I'm using up your sun. I don't mind. Protosynthesis is gonna get special attack back, fine. You had to fear me. I'm just gonna click Dazzle Gleam until the end of time, and I got the option to Ivy Cudgel you. Fear me. Your Fluttermane won't live this. Speed Booster coming in clutch for us today. Entei, 1-ish HP. And I think, if I know my speed calculations well enough, our Ogerpon friend can deal with an Entei. Beautiful. Get ready for the boing, boing, bop. Bye-bye. And you know what? I'm going to say a lot of this is relevant because of that light screen. My Ogerpon living is helping that out so much. It's giving us the win condition. Because this Ogerpon should have been dead turns ago. Alright, Dazzling Gleam, Ivy Cudgel, best of luck, Turtle. Whew, alright. Not going to end off on a loss today. We refuse to do it. Literally. But in all honesty, that battle could have gone Either way, it was very back and forth battle. Not as back and forth as the first game, but definitely back and forth to say the least. But you know what? We're gonna come out on top. Thank you so much. Oh my god, you had a long name. I forgot. Soren Equal for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. Do greatly appreciate you. And remember, if you guys want to go ahead and post your teams to the Pokesports Discord, go ahead and do so. Pokesports.info in your address bar. Find you all the necessary links that you need to go. Speaking of necessary links, check out the Patreon if you want some more Pokesports in your life. I'm Kevin. This is Pokesports. Have yourself a phenomenal evening. Peace out and bye-bye.